Kon, obviously wasn't the start you guys were looking to get out to, but defensively it seemed like you guys were really kind of clicking there from the second quarter on. What was it that you guys were doing that kind of gave you guys a chance, even on a night where your offense wasn't, having its most efficient performance?
Yeah, I thought defensively, after the first quarter where we're just giving them a bunch of second chances. Even I think in the second quarter, like they only had 23 points, but a lot of it was off of second chance points. So it was controllable stuff on our end. So they weren't even shooting it that great. So that was just a little disappointing that start. But I thought, to battle back and in that type of game and play the defense we did in the second half was, big time, put us in the position to win the game.
Yeah, what about that start? Are you surprised that you guys came out that way and couldn't get it going, especially after being on the road for a while?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different. With Mel coming off, it's a little bit of an adjustment. As we're trying to manage his minutes here in the back-to-backs, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I think we just got to be sharper. Like I said before, there's just a lot of controllable stuff on our end. That we need to take care of both defensively and then just moving the ball and playing with pace offensively.
Then tonight's game obviously was on ESPN. Are you guys a little bummed out that you didn't come out and have a better performance to show the kind of team that you guys think that you really are?
Yeah, we're bummed that we lost the game.
You talked about the controllables. You also mentioned how sometimes you don't have that many practice days with the 82-game schedule. How do you fix those controllables if you maybe don't have the team time to be able to do it?
Well, when I say controllables, it's not necessarily like schematic or things that you'd like put into practice. It's just boxing your guy out. That's we call it finishing possessions, getting a contest on every shot, and then just playing with pace, running the floor. Those are things that we can control and we can do.
Is this the type of game where you are excited you have one tomorrow?
Yeah. Yep. It's kind of part of the beauty of the NBA. You can't let one loss turn into two. Kind of got to flush it and move on.
There's so many teams in the NBA that played so different. The Cavs have the two big man lineup, Evan and Jarrett. When you're going to the basket, they disrupted a lot of shots. What do you see? Is that kind of in the back of your mind, and how do you kind of navigate that?
For sure. We played them twice already, but Mobley didn't play both games. So he makes a huge difference for them. Just with his length and his ability to come over there and block shots. So I think it's definitely something we got to think about. I got some rim reads that I'd like to take back there in the second half. Thank you.